Hello again, YouTube. This is Michael, and I'm back here with another video. There's another video that I did before, kind of described me growing up. If you have a chance to take a look at that one as well, go ahead and definitely take a look at that one. It may help you, the best that I possibly can. Today's topic is a little bit more just overall soft. I don't want to, go too much into my life, but I want to, kind of let y'all know that everyone goes through a lot of stuff in life, and people are thrown this way and that way, and it's really hard sometimes with life and really understanding what's it about, understanding, why things happen, and it's life, and the hardest thing that we do is we try to stress about everything, and small things that happen, it's like they pile up to bigger and bigger things. One of the things that I had, just kind of a story of me coming here to Texas. I moved out here to Texas, hopes of kind of really just taking off in the beginning, and it was after my father passed away. He passed away on Christmas Day in 2015. So that was kind of one thing for kind of me to get closer to my family here in Texas. When I got here to Texas, I felt like, I had, it was going to be a brand new start. It would have everything, everything's cheaper, everything's like that. And I would get things right away, and I could, start growing as a person. And unfortunately that just didn't happen. One of the things was that trying to get a job, and I couldn't get a job for months. Ended up working construction for hours on end, 12, 16 hours a day. I would get in my car and I would go do Lyft just to pay the bills. Just a couple weeks ago, my sister passed, and a good friend of mine passed, due to some personal issues going on. And you're not alone, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of things in life that happen that we're not in control of. One of the hardest things that I still deal with, that I'm sure you deal with, I'm sure that your friends deal with, is trying to control the uncontrollables. And you can't. You just simply can't. And it's hard because we picture life to be this thing that we have control of. What we can and can't do, we can make it happen. And it's hard. I want you to know that you're not alone, and that there is someone else in your shoes. A good friend of mine today at work, we were shopping for something, and he goes, "You see that person over there? You don't know what they're going through. You have no clue what they're going through. They could put a smile on their face and everything could be great." One of my sayings that I made up, because it is very important to understand this, is to act like everyone is having a bad day. Every person you see, act like they're having a bad day. Because kindness is a huge thing that can go so far. Holding the door open for someone, saying hello to someone, smiling at someone. Because people may feel like they're alone and they have no one. And just that kindness is so important, because we live in a world where people are hateful. People don't want you to succeed. People, don't want you to, get things that they don't have, and things like that. And I get it. There's a lot of things that, things that I, have done to stay focused, to not get certain thoughts in my head. Obviously, working out, staying later at work, making moves to be more successful. And there's a lot of practice in that. It doesn't come overnight. There's your breathing exercises, yoga. There's so many, community classes for working out, or reading book, community things that you could be a part of. No one is, no one has to be alone out there, because there is generally a lot of good people at that care about everybody. You know, I care about everybody. Every person I try to see every day, or try to help out at work, you know, I try to make sure they're in the best possible position they can be in their life. People are struggling. People are hurting. There's too much on all this news going on. You know, it is important to understand the basic concept of understanding that everyone is a human being, and to learn to love everybody and treat everybody how you want to be treated is the most importantly. You know, basically with the message that I have today is to remember that you're not alone, and there's always someone that, you know, that is willing to listen. And I want to see people happy, and I want to see people loving and having a great time. And it's hard sometimes for people. You know, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people put that smile on their face and they're having the worst day of their life. You know, don't take into account that they have a smile on their face, that they're joking or laughing, that they're just in the best place. Just don't forget to love everybody, be kind to everybody, and understand that people have a lot of stuff going on in their lives, and be gentle and be caring. And so for anybody that ever needs this message or watch it again and again and again, just understand there's someone out there that is always going to be there for you. If there, you know, there's things like, again, community classes. Just go out and explore and you know, find yourself too is another good thing. Go take a hike, maybe, you know, go on a run. You know, one of my other things that I've been reading this book called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. It's such a great book. And it explains a lot of things that have helped me kind of be like, okay, I need to calm down, because it's not that big of a deal. You know, one of the biggest things is something that happens today, is it going to matter a year from now? Is it going to matter a year from now? Because a lot of things that happen today is just small stuff, you know? And you know, I'm guilty of this, where I hold on to the small stuff, and I'm working on towards saying, oh, you know what? Next year, June, is this really gonna matter? So there's a lot of things that you can do, and I do recommend that you know, you do get Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and you know, reach out to someone, you know, and I'm always here. A lot of my friends, all my friends know, call me, text me, whatever. If you need to have someone to talk to, just to kind of maybe have something off your chest, maybe if you have a chance maybe to vent a little bit, it might, you know, things like that can help you as well. So I want you to know that people watching this, one side of it is you're not alone, and the other side of it to everyone is just love people, just be kind, treat everybody how you want to be treated. And I just had to get this message out here. It was kind of abrupt for me, but I did the best I could, because, you know, I've had a lot of hurt. You know, there's a lot of hurt lately, just with everyone. And so I care about a lot of people, and I'll do the best I can to assist people. So if you need anything, don't forget to reach out, okay? All right, thanks.